Alright, listen up bootcampers. Your resume is a stock, and right now, for 99% of you, it's trading at 0. You are wallpapering the virtual trash cans of every bulge bracket and elite boutique from New York to Hong Kong. Why? Because you're sending them garbage. 6 seconds. That's the average lifespan of your resume. It's born the moment you hit send and dies before you can refresh your inbox. A 6-second funeral for hours of your work. Pathetic. You're blasting your life's work into a black hole, praying some underpaid HR assistant forwards it to a managing director. Let me tell you a secret. They don't. It gets shredded by a robot gatekeeper or deleted by an analyst who has seen 200 just like this since his morning coffee. I used to be the guy hitting delete. I have sat in rooms where billion-dollar deals are born, and I have seen resumes that were masterpieces of persuasion and others that were crimes against ambition. The difference is a set of rules, unwritten laws that separate the candidates who get the call from the ones who get ghosted. Today, I'm breaking the code of silence. We are not improving your resume. We are forging it. We are turning a flimsy piece of paper into a key card that unlocks the most exclusive doors on the Wall Street. I'm giving you the playbook, the 10 commandments that governs the entire game. This isn't for the faint of heart. This is for the killers. Let's begin. The 10 commandments. These are not suggestions. They are scripture. Violate them and you will fail. First, thou shalt honor the one-page covenant. You're not published author, you are a candidate. Your entire story, your ambition, your skills, your victories must fit on one single devastatingly effective page. I don't care about your study abroad trip in 10th grade. Be ruthless, be concise, be gone if you send 2 pages. Second, thou shalt speak in black and white. This is a resume, not a damn art project. It's black text on a white background. The only color is the blood, sweat, and tears you put into it. You can use bolding strategically to make keywords pop for a scanner, human or robot, but that's it. Clean, lethal, professional. Third, thou shalt not worship false idols. No photos. Unless you're applying for a modeling gig in Milan, your face doesn't belong on your resume. It's immature. It introduces bias and it screams that you don't understand the culture. Let your achievements be your headshot. Fourth, thou shalt master the battlefield, portals and LinkedIn. A perfect resume sitting on your desktop is worthless. Upload it to every major job portal, LinkedIn, e-financial careers, and whatnot. But don't just set it and forget it. Re-upload it every 48 hours. This simple act of refreshing pushes you to the top of recruiter searches. It's a cheap, dirty, and ridiculously effective trick. For specific high-value roles, you go through the referrals. You use LinkedIn to find an alum. You hunt. Fifth, thou shalt become the signal, not the noise. Your LinkedIn profile is your personal news channel. If you want to work in TMT banking, your feed should be a stream of intelligent commentary on tech M&A, articles on semiconductor trends, and your own analysis. You're not just an applicant, you are a thought leader in training. Recruiters will see this. They will be impressed. Sixth, thou shalt respect the sacred space. Your layout is everything. You need enough white space so that the page can breathe, but not so much that it looks empty. These sections must flow logically. A recruiter's eye should move effortlessly from your name to your education to your experience. If they have to hunt for your GPA, you've already lost. Seventh, thou shalt strategically place thy sections. The layout isn't random, it's a narrative. For students, education is your crown jewel. Put it on the top. For experienced laterals, your experience is your war record. It comes first. Guide them. Make it impossible for them to miss your strongest selling points. 8. Thou shalt submit thy work in stone, PDF. A Word document is a liquid. It changes, it morphs, it breaks on different computers. A PDF is solid. It's a chiseled tablet that preserves your perfect formatting. Sending a Word doc is equivalent of showing up to an interview in a wrinkled shirt. 9th, thou shalt bow to the robot overlords, ATS. The applicant tracking system. This is your first enemy. It's a primitive algorithm that scans for keywords, defeated by using standard fonts and clear section headers like education, experience. Don't get clever with columns or graphics. Feed the robot exactly what it wants to see. 10th, thou shalt tell no lies. This is the final, most important commandment. Do not lie about your GPA. Do not invent a language you don't speak. Do not claim you ran a marathon if you ran only for the bus. You will be caught. You will be exposed, likely in the middle of a super day interview, and you will be blacklisted. The truth, packaged brilliantly, is more than enough. Let's start at the top. This section is a pass or fail. You either get it right or you look like a clown. funkystudent123@hotmail.com. No, your email isn't wolfofwallstreet69@aol.com. It's first name dot last name @email.com. Professional, clean, and for the love of God, include your LinkedIn URL. Make it a clickable hyperlink in the PDF. Recruiters will check it. Your resume and LinkedIn profile must be identical twins. See? Clean, professional, trustworthy. Moving on. Profile overview. This is your executive summary. Most people write garbage here. A hardworking and motivated individual seeking a challenging role in finance. That tells me nothing. It's a waste of prime real estate. You need a powerful, concise statement that frames your entire story. Here's the formula. Let's see it in action. For a student, highly analytical finance student with expertise in DCF valuation and financial modeling, demonstrated through leading a team to victory in the Wharton case competition, seeking to apply these skills to a technology investment banking analyst role. For a lateral, results-driven project manager from a Big Four tech firm with 4 years of experience managing multi-million-dollar product launches and a background in statistical analysis, seeking to leverage a rigorous quantitative skill set in a mergers and acquisition analyst role. Bam! In 2 lines, I know who you are, what you can do, and what you want. You sound like a banker already. Education. For students, this goes right at the top, above experience. For laterals, with 2+ years of solid work, this go below experience. You need university name, location, degree, major, graduation, date, and yes, the GPA. Let's talk about the GPA. Is there a cutoff? Yes, unofficially it's around 3.5. If you're below that, you have work to do, but don't lie. Here's how you handle it. If your major GPA is higher, overall GPA 3.4, major GPA 3.7. If you have an upward trend, you can mention it in a cover letter. My GPA has improved every semester, culminating in a 3.8 in my final year. If you are from a non-target school, your GPA needs to be higher. Your networking needs to be relentless. And your experience section, which we are getting to next, has to be pure fire. No excuses. Work experience. This is it, the main event. This is where 90% of resumes fail. People list tasks, not achievements. Nobody cares that you were responsible for updating model. That's a job description. I want to know what you did. Every single bullet point must follow the action, project, result framework. And you must quantify everything. Assisted with financial models for an M&A pitch. Useless. Did you grab coffee? Did you change the font color? I have no idea. A 3-statement LBO model for a potential $500 million acquisition of a SaaS company, which was incorporated into the final pitch book presented to the client. Let's break that down. Action verb, build, not help or assisted. You built it. Project, a 3-statement LBO model for a potential $500 million acquisition of a SaaS company. Specific, quantified, shows industry knowledge. Result, incorporated into the final pitch book presented to the client. This shows your work had value. It mattered. Let's do a non-finance lateral translation. Managed a team of engineers, while spearheaded a team of 5 engineers to launch a new software feature, resulting in a 15% increase in user engagement and an estimated $2 million in annual revenue. See the difference? One is a passive statement. The other is a story of leadership, impact, and money. Investment banking is about money. Show them you know how to make it, save it, or analyze it. Use power verbs. Analyze, modeled, valued, spearheaded, quantified, negotiated, structured. Skill set. This section needs to be clean, scannable, and honest. No fluff. Break it into 3 parts. Technical skills. Be specific. Excel, VBA, pivot tables, XLOOKUP, PowerPoint, Capital IQ, Bloomberg Terminal, Python, Pandas, NumPy. Don't just say Microsoft Office. That's like saying you know how to breathe. Languages. List them with your proficiency. English, native, Mandarin, conversational, Spanish, basic. Don't lie here. Someone will test you at this super day. Certifications. We will cover this more in a second, but if you have passed CFA level 1, put it here. Achievements and certifications. This is your highlight reel outside of work. This is where you put your wow factors. CFA charter holder or past CFA level 1, 2, or 3. This is huge. Scholarships. Recipient of the Dean's List Scholarship, 4 consecutive semesters. Case competition. Wins first place National Investment Banking Case Competition out of 50+ teams. Relevant projects if you have no IB internship. Personal details, interests. This is the most underrated section of the entire resume. People write movies, reading, sports. Kill me now. That is boring. The purpose of this section is to make the interviewer think, I could be stuck in an airport with this person for 8 hours and not want to kill myself. It needs to show personality, discipline, and grit. It needs to be a conversation starter. Boring? Running. Brilliant? Marathon runner. Training for Chicago 2025. Boring? Chess. Brilliant? Competitive chess player. Fight rating 1900. Boring? Travel. Brilliant? Solo backpack through Southeast Asia. 6 countries, 3 months. See, specificity shows passion and commitment. It gives the interviewer an easy question to ask you. Oh, you ran the NYC marathon. What was your time? It makes you a human being, not just a set of numbers. Okay, rapid fire. Here's what other videos miss. Cover letters. Yes, you need one. It's not a repeat of your resume. It's where you connect the dots and show your passion for that specific bank and group. International students, be upfront about your work authorization status if required. Highlight your global perspective and language skills as a massive strength. Boutique versus bulge brackets. Tailor your story. Bulge brackets want to see you can handle immense scale and pressure. Boutiques want to see a genuine passion for the specific industry and a desire for more hands-on deal experience. Career gaps and red flags. Address them head-on in a cover letter if necessary. Frame them positively. Took 1 year off to care for a family member, developing resilience and time management skills. Turn a weakness into a story of strength. You now have the commandments, you have the anatomy, you have the philosophy. Your old resume is dead. It's time to build its replacement, a sleek, deadly, and effective weapon designed for one purpose, to get you in the room. I've built the Got Tier template for you. It follows every commandment. The link is in the description. It's free. My only price that you actually use it to go win. Now go and do 3 things for me. 1. Obliterate that like button. 2. Subscribe to Bankers Bootcamp because what's coming next is even more valuable. 3. Drop a comment with one commandment that you are breaking. Confess your sins. The briefing is over. Go build your weapon.